welcome back to Vintage Story on the Rusty Gears server, and we're in the South Harbor, along with some nice new additions around here. Punk had informed me the other day when I was finishing off the bar situation here through his bunkhouse over here, so people can sleep here, and then take a nice little trail backwards to the bar situation here. So he put in a path for us back here and did a little chiseling on some nice little aged wood rails and whatnot here, a little pathway so we can go right up the stairs into the bar. And of course, you know, anyone that's actually walking around late at night, you know, this might be a little precarious here. You know, they've got a nice little hole down there that you can fall into, but so that's okay. So I was starting on the next thing I got going down here in the South Harbor, and I need to get a pathway going over here. I wanted something kind of out of the way, but I needed it to be kind of in a specific-ish area. So I'm going to go around these bamboo and the little hills and whatnot, and down into this little lake area, pond, whatever you want to call it. And I started laying out a few little bits here. I gotta work on some of the area around it as well. I've planted a few things, moved a few like lily pads and ferns over here and papayas. Started getting some trees, need to get more saplings, but I want to get more filled out, and especially back here too, because it's like open. I want it to be kind of a secluded type area, but not like totally separate. We got the bioluminescence in the pond. I like that. Nice little sparklies to add. Doesn't happen every time, but of course it's nice to see it at nighttime and whatnot. So I got these pillars situated here as supports for a structure, and I'm gonna fill that out. Still kind of trying to figure out how exactly gonna do it. And up here, I try to start putting down a few things, but I need to fill in more on that hill because it's just too sparse. The trees don't come with vines on them when you plant them, so I had collected a bunch of vines and got that started. Need to get more trees over here, and also in this section, just has a few little kapok leaves and stuff, but it needs like trees. And of course, you always need to take a mango break. I mean, I gotta keep the more stuff in the bar, so it's the season to pick stuff and to squeeze the fruit into juice. So we get the 32 fruit in there, squish it down, get our juice out of there, and then we can stick it in the barrel so it can ferment and become cider. And we get the side effect of having dried mash. Alright, so I noticed the other day these trees had grown up. I was like, oh, okay, that's great. And then I started seeing a little bit more. I was like, we have a little garden back here. And then there was a little bit more even brought back here. So we got a little walkway with more trees and some rice over here. So that was making me think that I need to really even separate this area, put down some bamboo here and there to kind of help make it thicker. But you know, once it gets really thick, it's kind of hard to grow it. But more trees, more vines. I still need to put more in and see how much will actually grow around here, just to make it more full. I got a couple trees growing on the side, but it takes a little while for them to grow up, and I had to see what grows. I really wish you could plant those fern trees or move them or something, but that would have been really nice to add into the decoration. But I got the pathway, I think, pretty much figured out. I got candles for some low lighting, and they'll get put in various different spots later on, but I wanted to have a little bit of lighting coming out towards here anyhow. So I I did find I had sod roof at our other place, so I brought that back. It only takes grass, boards, and the medium fertility stuff, specifically the medium. And there's the different types. You can make it with a special wood color with our mods that we have. The classic is like the aged wood, and I kind of want a dark wood. I kind of thought, well, maybe I could try something different. I mean, I do have a little purple heart, but I don't have much. And ebony would be really nice, give it that brownish look. But I think I will just stick with the regular kind. It should be dark enough. And I'm hoping the sod's not going to be very green here. So we'll see when we get to that point. Get out our saw and get out a few logs here so we can start working on various half slabbing the area. Make our planks, half planks, and start laying out some area I wanted to kind of go around vegetation, so that's why I put down so much already. And if it intersects with some of it, that's fine, because this is, you know, trying to go for the right shape. And then I might adjust it some here. I'll fill in bits. And I think I might want to take a bit off of this side to just have enough water, you know, around so you can actually see it and such. Alright, I think that shape-ish would work here. Go ahead and fill some of this in, get it in the right orientation because it helps. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because this is a slab that's on the top, it will get rid of something on the water. So, goodbye lily pad, but we got plenty anyhow. Alright, and I'm not liking this too close to the bamboo, so I'll adjust it a bit there. But I want to keep it wide enough to actually have it be functional. And over here, I don't know, I feel like something needs to be added. Of course not that way, but that's okay. And the right orientation helps a lot. It saves headaches. It needs like something kind of on this side, but I don't want it to go into the lily pads. And I'm thinking that maybe it's the angle of this. Let's go ahead and take off a couple planks over here. That way it's a little less right diagonal. It's a little bit more of a straight-ish line. And I think just bring that walkway up to like the quote-unquote like porch thing. And that way we have a little bit of a difference in height there. Go ahead and take that off too. I mean, technically stuff would rot away if it was vegetation was sitting on it all the time. But you know, we'll get to parts of that later. So, on to walls. And I used so much thatch in the other one, I thought, okay, I'm going to have to use bamboo. And kind of like have an idea in my head, but I'm not sure if it'll work. Of course, there's plenty of places out that have their whole house is made out of bamboo. So, first I was thinking I tried doing all bamboo, but I found the sod, and I thought, okay, maybe that will work. And then I also found out I can't put the vines on anything but tree trunks, so that's why I also put the K-Pock in. So changing it a little bit. So get a layout going. and see how this goes. Get some more of our stuff. And some more K-pop there. And let's also get it daytime. Alright, night over, day here. Don't have to worry about not being able to see very well. Okay. Door, I think in the middle of the walkway would work best. Can stick that there. Okay. Yeah, let's just build up the sides and see how that goes. No log over here on this side, but we can put them in the other corners. And with the vines covering it up, I think it will kind of hide the lightness of it. I'll make it a little darker, so that's what I'm hoping anyhow. Okay, well, still not sure about this. Let's just go ahead and, I guess, fill things in and see how it goes. So if I want to do something with the walls, I think I gotta change maybe the orientation of the doors. So let's put that on the inside. I'm hoping chiseling will help this look, because I'm like, at this point I'm like, should I just scrap this and go somewhere else? But you know, chiseling and changing the size and shape of things could help quite a bit, because I definitely do like the little bit of the wood underneath showing out. It's adds the depth. It adds like a tiny walkway sort of kind of thing, and we don't want to change it on that side, so let's hand plan on the correct side, and that is brought in a little bit. Let's see, I don't think we need anything else yet. I think I'm just going to stick with hand planing and see what can be done with the sides around here. I got this little bit sticking out. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to work at it, because right now it's not striking my fancy. Of course, I get windows and figure out all that kind of things. Maybe a little pattern. This door. Do I just need to make it a double door? I mean, I like double doors because they open up and they're neat, that kind of thing. Or should I be trying something different? I got acacia. I got K-pop. Is that gonna blend in too much? Get some more boards. got the saw going in the wrong place. Let's check out the K-pop door. I was thinking, well, it's too close to everything else. It is. It's slightly orangier. There's just something about the walnut color I'm not liking here, and I think that might be throwing me off with the bamboo and this, because it's so bamboo-ish. Yeah, it blends a little. I might have to just add in some sort of, maybe like a little contrast color and chiseling or something. Maybe that'll help. I thought about ebony, throwing it in here originally. Don't have any of that here. Got some stuff to kind of just work in the environment. Wanted to move some things in. Maybe when I just move things in around here and get more trees and stuff, that might help everything. And might work better. So we'll figure that out. Alright. Time and working on the path and the walkway. Get a little bit of a more of a feel I want going for it. Kind of helped with the bamboo. I thought I'll go ahead and just keep with the K-pop here. Let's get out candles because I'm trying to get the lighting too. So it'll get illuminated here, but I wanted to work on different type of window. First I was thinking open and airy, but it's supposed to be kind of, at the same time I wanted it to be enclosed. Because the whole idea is this kind of a swampy shack. So if I had it too open, it would seem too jungly, I guess. I grabbed more things from home. Figured that might help fill things in and get it a little bit more of what I'm thinking, and then I can maybe alter some of the stuff inside. We don't want that crooked. It won't help if it's crooked. More than just like the border and a bit of the windows that have already been done. Don't need that. Just so I could start getting a little bit of a feel to things. Sometimes a little bit of decoration out of order helps. So we can place these here for now. If we want to move them and stuff, that's fine. But sometimes a group of candles looks pretty nice. Got some other different odds and ends here that I picked up from ruins before. And some stuff from around our area. Those ruins that I've kind of gone out over into and just brought them back and kept them in a collective place. And of course, you need a shiny up here too. So anything to kind of start adding the ambiance to. So got the windows. That might be different. I mean, it's not that fancy, but it's different. And the sod roof is great, except for these like weird corner edges. They do peek through a bit, so grab some bamboo. I don't want to like totally enclose the upstairs, which I thought I could put bamboo all over it, but both of them just gonna look ugly. So maybe try some bit of chiseling, kind of cover it up. Maybe do a little fancy-ish. We'll try a few things anyhow here. The up above ones are going to be kind of a pain though, so we'll have to see about that. We'll copy, no, not chisel, copy and paste, and then use the chisel for turning that sucker around. Yeah, we'll refine it. We got some spots in here to just kind of fix. Sadly, you can't chisel this interior of the sod roof, otherwise I'd like to do that. Maybe I'll figure out something else different. But the outside, you know, a little bit of extra something to the outside. The front I'm liking because it's got the windows. The sod is kind of like matching the bamboo color, so that's good. Got a bunch of things down below, like I added seagrass, bushes, different kinds of sands and gravel to help make it look a little more swampy. I think I need to add more. So I'll kind of like do a bit of that over time. I feel like something needs to be put in back here. We do have a little bit of a porch, but something a little bit more. But we'll figure out more of that next time. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.